Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is blessed. Today I'm going to be doing a cooking video today. When I went back home to Pennsylvania, even though that vlog is not still up, I got all the books that I had purchased before that I never read. Well, some of them were my dad's, but I took some of those. But books that I haven't purchased, and this one was one that I purchased and I really wanted to use and I never got rid of it. And it's these one pot meals. Lately I've been getting tired of just eating Jamaican food, and I wanted to eat something different, introduce new flavors to my household. It's kind of difficult with my husband because he's always like, I don't eat that, I don't eat that. He only eats chicken and fish, barely chicken. So these are for my lunchtime, and I wanted to just make some quick meals and have some recipes on hand. So, well, I have them on hand because I have the book, but just have some things that I like to go to whenever I want to switch up my taste buds. And we're doing that today. So I wanted to go into order and stuff like that, but I don't think there's any point. I'm not saying there's no point in trying something new, but there's no point in me wasting my time. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. So like I said, there's really no point in me like making things that I don't feel comfortable trying at the moment, but there were some recipes in here that I really wanted to try, and it is called it's from Martha Stewart Living. It's called the One Pot, the Kitchens of Martha Stewart Living. It's one pot. So it's 120 plus easy meals from your skillet, slow cooker, stock pot, and more. So there are specific pots that are referenced in this book. I went through it and I flipped through it and I did all that, but there are specific pots that are used and things like that that I don't own. And I don't have any of the things, but I can get the food. So I'm going to attempt to do it the Jamaican way. Just use what you have and do what you can, and just recreate the recipes in here, because some things in there I just, it's just my own personal thing, but just ideas, just things. Like, it's just fun for me to do these things. I'm in a place where I'm taking things slow. I'm doing the things that I want to do, and I'm focused on God and just doing what He called me to do. But that also means enjoying being in my home, doing the things that I can do to make it fun for me here, and things like that. And one of the things is cooking, and of course eating, because I love to eat. So we're gonna do this, and today we're making beef stew with noodles. Look at that. So I got the ingredients over the weekend, and I'm going to try it out. So I'm going to cook with you guys. Just stay tuned. I have everything ready for us to get started. Okay, so this beef stew active time is 20 minutes. The total cook time is 1 hour. And this beef stew has a couple of clever twists. The meat is cut into smaller pieces than often called for, shortening the cooking time, and the noodles cook right in the pot. It serves 4 people. So for this recipe, you would need 2 pounds of boneless beef chuck cut into half-inch cubes, coarse salt and freshly ground pepper, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 medium yellow onion sliced lengthwise, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 5½ cups of low-sodium chicken broth, 3 cups of water, half a pound of carrots cut into 1-inch pieces, 2 medium russet potatoes peeled and cut into 1-inch pieces, 2 cups of egg noodles, 3 tablespoons finely chopped fresh flat leaf parsley leaves, 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar. Season the beef with salt and pepper in a large Dutch oven. Heat oil over high. Working in batches, add the beef and cook until browned, about 6 minutes. Add onion and season with salt and pepper. Cook until onion begins to soften, reducing heat if necessary for about 5 minutes. Stir in the flour and cook it for 1 to 2 minutes. Add broth and the water, stirring and scraping up brown bits with a wooden spoon. Bring it to a boil, then reduce to a simmer and cook until the beef is tender for about 25 minutes. Then you add your carrots and potatoes. You cook them until the potatoes are tender for about 10 minutes. Add noodles and cook until they're tender for about 8 minutes. You season with salt and pepper. Stir in the parsley and vinegar just before serving. This is best cooked in a Dutch oven, and a dash of vinegar is a great finishing touch for a rich dish like this one. A little acidity really makes the whole dish shine. Try it on other stews and soups too. So for me, I kind of had to freestyle and cut everything in half because I'm only eating for me and Ari. So everything, all the ingredients that I advised you guys of or told you guys that were in the list, I cut in half. So everything was in half for me and it turned out perfectly fine. And if you have a bigger family, you just double it. So it depends on how many people you are feeding and how long. This is such a great fall recipe for like the cold or anybody who's just getting over something or trying to get over any fall sicknesses or any allergies or whatever. This is a great stew and it's absolutely delicious. You can always put your own touch on it, but at the same time you can still just let it flow the way how it is in the book, because all the ingredients together make a wonderful stew. So I will let you guys see me cook, add the ingredients together, mix and stir and serve, and you guys can see how it tasted, or I will tell you how it tastes at the end. Guys, so I'm back. It's so hot. Hold on, y'all. It's so hot. So I'm excited to try it. The plate is extremely hot. So I'm gonna get a plate to put under it, or like a towel. 1 second, y'all. Let me get a towel to. Okay, so I'm going to try it. Let me try the broth first. It's really good, guys. It's so good. I'm so glad that I added the Maggi seasoning. All the ingredients are perfect, but the Maggi seasoning gave it that great touch. The beef is so tender. Like melting in my mouth. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I didn't trim the fat. I need to chew my food more. That's one thing I don't do. I chew my food a lot. So good. I already loved it. Now, the recipe, it kept saying when you do something, add salt and pepper. When I first initially tasted it, I didn't. So it may look like when I'm explaining to you guys that I'm gonna add more, or I had to add all my seasoning at once. I like to do that for the taste because everything else will just make it better, but they tell you to add it in the book, like while after onion add seasoning, when you do this add that. So it's the same thing basically, which is kind of smart because then you're not putting too much, you know what I mean? You could taste along the way. This is so good. Oh my goodness, so good, guys. And it's hot. I love when my food is hot, but my rest is good. So this is so good. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know be doing that, but it's just really good. Especially the beef. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna finish this all. I don't know if I'll have seconds because it's pretty hearty. I love the fact that it's hearty. The beef, all right, let me get into this. The beef makes it real. Oh, my camera's about to die. So the beef makes it, like, gives it that nice steaky flavor. The noodles are perfect. The parsley's good to crunch on during it, and then add your own seasonings if you need to. And then the noodles, everything comes together beautifully. So, Ari's coming over, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. See you in the next video. Bye.